I thought about, you know what, I'm gonna be in a bus and it's over 18 hours. So this was a travel trip from Spain, Madrid to Paris. Next to me, there was a guy traveling to, but this one wasn't going straight to Paris. I think this was in France, but somewhere before we arrived to Paris. And yeah, so unfortunately, this guy was absolutely fine being filmed. I was like, okay, well, if you want to be filmed, why not? So I had filming him as, talking to the phone, because at least now I have a subject to film inside the bus. But then again, I realized, I'm not gonna just be filming one person the whole journey. And I thought maybe I should just take a camera. So I grabbed my Blackmagic 4K pocket cinema camera, and I said, okay, in this trip then I'll be filming, because I usually film walking videos, but I was like, okay, sitting in the bus for a very long time like this, so it's better to film the trip. The bus was quite empty, before I thought maybe it's gonna be a lot of passengers in there. Unfortunately, it wasn't. It's completely the opposite. I can sit in any seat I prefer, but my target was to sit in the front seat. Then I'll be able to shoot, from the front mirror, so I can be able to see outside more, because inside the bus I don't have much to show anyway. But in this case, it wasn't. I don't know what went wrong with the numbering, because I'm absolutely sure I chose the first seat. It was seat number 1, but they decided to put me to the back seat, not the seat I chose. And then later I realized that seat was left for them because there are 2 drivers and they swap driving because it's a very long journey, so one driver can handle it. So that the legs of the other driver who later will drive, and the one who's driving now will go to rest or maybe to have a nap or something like that. I had a lot of shots filming outside, and before the camera was handheld, I'm trying to absorb all the camera shakes to stabilize the shot, film outside as well, show the buses, public buses in Madrid. It's just gonna be like a full bus, whereby if I go in with my bag, it's gonna be difficult for me to have my gear bag on my lap while filming. That's gonna be absolutely uncomfortable during the journey of 18 hours. So all these decisions I had to make as I go along. But unfortunately, I took my chances. I went inside, it was completely empty. I was like, yeah, that's cool. The journey was good. Challenge for me is like thinking about what am I going to be filming, because I'm sure this journey would be so interesting if I would have like action camera, like a GoPro, stuck it inside of the bus, in a side mirror, to have a certain perspective in the front, maybe to view outside and maybe inside the car as well. But it wasn't like that, because I didn't have any of those cameras. In fact, I still don't have up to now. I just do this once a while. I'm not like traveling by bus all the time, so I can be able to capture all this material. Challenge to think about what am I going to be filming all this time. I was like, okay, the most important things is to see outside. Anyway, my visibility, my view of outside is clearly blocked because I'm not in the front seat. I asked for the driver, hey, can I move to the front seat because I just want to be filmed? They're like, no, not really. And I was like, okay, fine. So I tried to maneuver from the seat behind me to be able to film in front and then avoiding the camera shot. Also, I had a gimbal. Again, I was like, maybe if I put a gimbal, that's gonna be too much of equipment, all the stuff. Why would I put a gimbal? It's too much. I can't hide this stuff. In fact, this shot I took it with the gimbal for some hours. I can see the bus, the tracks outside. Outside, it's completely dry because this is a summertime where it's really sunny. Spain in summer, it's crazy hot. Temperature can go even to 40. Some places into 45. That's crazy. The only good thing is like without humidity. So then I decide to switch into a gimbal. With the shot is more stable, that means it's more interesting. There was a time pulled really down, which is kind of like a drop of my vision. It was hard. But at the end of the day, I'm just a passenger like any other passenger who were sleeping in the back of the car. I can just use what I have and try to finance it. The road sign, nothing is in English here. You know, this highway, motorway, they are so good in terms of quality. These guys are driving on the right side. I think all the Europe country, yeah, because even in France, they're driving on the right side. But in UK, they drive left side. If you sit in the front seat, you always have like these feelings like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, we're in the road. No, 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 no. Just from the different country. Here we just reached to our first hotel, whereby people they can go buy drinks, food, and you can see the seat was completely empty in a bus. Here the bus stopped and everybody's going out. By the way, this video is not sponsored by any of these stuff, no Flexbus or the hotel or whatever. I just decided to put these shots so everyone can see it, have an idea, and get interested of the journey, because this stuff will be happening a lot. It's not like has been sponsored by this restaurant or the bus company has been sponsored in this video. No. Everybody was in there. I just went to the back of the bus, tried to get a wide shot of it. Ladies were coming into the last. We're back in the road, leaving the hotel. Here we are again. The shot was kind of like, you know, slow motion and then real time speed. The good thing, like the bus has a toilet in it. I didn't get a chance to go to the toilet and film the toilet of the bus, but it was fine. The camera I had is a Blackmagic and a gimbal. It's too much. No, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna take this camera to the toilet. Yeah, I was so fascinated with the windmill. I don't know how they are called, the wind thing that they generated electricity. Wow, they were a lot across the countryside. It's like they're being planted or something. At some point I felt like, would it be better if I would just take a flight? Because I was going to Germany. Imagine, I'm going to Germany from Spain. I have to go through the Paris. I'm going across the whole France. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. My journey in general, it was like 33 hours. At some point I was like, why didn't I just take a plane? Then I was like, nah, if I would have taken a plane, I wouldn't enjoy because I wouldn't be able to see these roads, in the tunnels, the countryside, because my main motive for me is the opportunity to travel across all of Spain and all of France and a little bit of German. Wow, please, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna turn it down. Please, I'm gonna take this chance. When I arrived and then tell the people like, oh, I just came from Spain. I was like, everybody was like, oh, where did you land? I was like, no, I just came from Paris. Like, what? Are you crazy? I was like, yeah, I'm crazy, of course. But I'm used to this. I'm used to this long distance traveling because I saw so much of Spain. The mountains, the plantations. For me, it was more of a journey whereby my motive was mostly to see the countryside of Spain country, and also being creative along the way as well, to think about what can I shoot if I'm being stuck. At this point, I switched to 65 millimeter. Now you can imagine 4K camera, but imagine from 65 millimeter. So now you can see also the details of the dashboard of the driver. So these gates are meant to be paying a certain amount of the money to use that portion of the road. So what I came to learn later is they use different contractor and different companies to build a road. The people who are using it, they'll be paying for it. So it's not necessary for the government to build all the road in the country. Assure every person who uses the road to have a good quality road, because if the government is too busy to do other stuff, like hospitals, medicine, education, and other stuff, and also they have to build the road as well for everybody to use it for free. So instead, they just hire a private company building roads and everybody pays when they're using the road. I was like, this is 100% private company. I wonder if this also could be applied in some of African countries. Would be better. I don't know, because most of African countries, it's the government building the road for everybody to use it for free because everybody pay tax. But here it's different. I was like, okay, that's nice. I don't know, something to learn more about it.
nós estamos, olha, e qualquer dia vai-nos ver um Brasil à brisa.
É 49 euros, cara.
Deixa estar. Pá, então, então não fostes tu estás descansado. Não é? Portanto, aí até isso.
Não recebi nada.
Aí estamos tranquilos.
Mas a merda para pagar não é fácil, percebes?
É fácil pagar isso.
Um jogo.
É. Eu não tenho nada a ver com isto, eu não sei o que é isto. Mas já vou contar. As pessoas continuam a mandar, estás a entender? Os hambúrgueres são tranquilos. Isto aqui tem lá, tem todo o carro. Tem lá a hora e tudo. Olha, tem. É?
26 de fevereiro
De
deste ano.
2025. Eu, em consciência, tenho que pagá-la se ela desaparecer. Em consciência.
This is a town. We passes so many towns. Some of the towns I kind of like where I was already switch off the camera, but again, because I was turning on and off the camera based on what interested me. This town, I really like it. Maybe one day I will drop here and visit. It's called Bilbao. It's almost close to the border, you know, to go to the other side of the country, which is France side. So in Bilbao, we went to the bus station. Again, the bus station was big, clean, nice. A lot of buses in there, different companies, you know. We dropped some people, we loading again some people. I was like also scared, like, oh, maybe we're gonna get more people here. This town is huge as well, you know. It's got the tram, its own public buses system. Yeah, it's nice. So again, we are going off the Bilbao, trying to navigate highway again so we can carry on. Remember, this tunnel is the same tunnel we came in, so now we are using the same kind of tunnel to escape, to get out of this town and get ready for the road. Here we are. Actually went through a few tunnels. I was amazed with this tunnel, you know, with the lightings in it, you know, the details, you know, so nice. Yeah, the light on top, light on side. The tunnel is completely dark without the lights. Here we are outside. It was nice. Again, I was in love with this view. A lot of road mics. You see two tunnels, the other one for the road coming, the other one for the road going in, as we are in already now. It's beautiful. There was no point in this journey I regretted. I'll absolutely do it again, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna do it again.
O gajo já me tentou telefonar duas vezes, mas eu não vou atender. Mas completamente. O gajo já pode escrever uma palavra. Neves, o Zé Neves vai-me foder. Eu vou foder.
Again, tunnel. There was a bunch of tunnels. As you can see, Spain has some few. Going on top of the mountain just for a road, maybe it's not a bad idea.
Podes ter a garantido disso. Se ele fez isso, esse mandador primeiro. Podes ter a certeza que ele vai se foder. Mas só está de baixo, é que tu vais ver. Onde é que vai abaixo dele lá, puta que o pariu. Já está.
At some point, it was so hard, to know what time or where we have crossed the border already to be in a French side, because the border completely, like no border at all. Police in the border, everybody gets out, let's check for the passport and the visas and everything. It's completely unlike that. We had a couple of hours driving in the nighttime, and I didn't want to shoot because it's night, and what can I shoot in night? So here we were in Paris, in a bus station. Everybody's getting out, we are here already, end of our journey, ready to go, got my bag, the bus was there, and the other passengers as well. And that was it. Ready to go out in the street, walk around the town, Paris, the famous town, see people, mixing, enjoying nightlife, Paris. It's nice, it's always nice being a tourist. Thank you for your time, thank you for being here with me, watching this. Means a lot to me, like all my hard work that I've put into this, at least there's someone who is interested to it. And my main purpose of doing this, I always think like there is someone somewhere in the world interested to watch on this, maybe can be inspired one day to try to do this kind of travel. And also again, documentary just for other people to be interested to see it and enjoy. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.